What's up, everybody? It's Dick from Traders Reborn. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Nothing is financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Decisions based on this information are at your own risk. I am not liable for any losses. Thank you for understanding.
All right, guys, so we're going to start off here with how to follow Dick's call outs, okay, on my live. A lot of the members, or a couple members here, I noticed have had some issues with, the way, I guess they can't follow along, or when they follow, they would get clapped first, or they would lose, or too much drawdown. And all this, my style is more so of I can handle drawdown, okay, and there will be drawdown, and I will hold through wicks. So that's ideally what I want to do is just tell you guys tips on how to follow my trades based off of the prop firms that you guys have. Just because some people have Apex, right? Apex, there's a trailing drawdown, and with Apex's trailing drawdown, you cannot hold my trades the way I hold. Your accounts will blow before before the trades actually work out, or situations like that. So let's see here. So what I want you guys to do, right, when I'm doing my lives and you guys are following along, use me as an indicator to your analysis. I don't want you guys to follow me blindly. I want you guys to pretty much, if you guys have an analysis and you hear me saying, oh, I like the long or I like the shorts, if that matches up with your analysis, use your analysis and use me as an added confirmation. Okay, and then another thing here with Apex. A lot of times when I'm entering a trade, it's a confirmed trade. So my entries sometimes are bad averages, right? Because what I do, and I tend to do, is I'll start a position, right? And once price moves in my favor and is shooting in that direction, if price breaks a level, I will enter my full position. So what happens there is my average is actually worse now, right? I'm buying higher in the hopes of selling even higher in price. So when price is not clean, the price action is not clean, a lot of times what happens is it'll pull back and it'll try to retest the previous support or near my stop loss. And if you guys follow me, I have a 5-minute candle stop loss, right? That's my mental stop loss. I tend to put my hard stop a little bit further away than where I want to stop out. And what I notice, a lot of the members, they have their hard stops where my mental stop is. And what happens is they end up getting stopped out, and I'm still in the trade. So I want you guys to know that most of the time that I get stopped, my stop loss is a mental stop loss. A lot of times it's pretty much right where I enter. Let's just say, for example, here, right? Let's just say price is going up right here, right? Sorry, let me draw it right here. So price is going up right here, and I'm looking for the entry right here around VWAP. Once it hits VWAP, take a look at the volume, right? The volume right here is right around here. So there's volume here, and then now there's a dip right here, rejection on this candle right here, and this is the rejection of the candle right there, right? Seeing that kind of actions right there, I would take an entry right around here. You see, I didn't take it up here where I anticipated the rejection. I took it as it moves down. So as it's moving down, I took one right here, and if it moves down even further, I'll add more, right? So a lot of times is a lot of the members, when they see me adding, they enter too. But what I want you guys to do, if you guys are Apex traders, right? If you guys are Apex traders, I do not want you guys to enter the same time I do, okay? What I want you guys to do is, when I say, this is for Apex traders now. When I say I'm in, just chill out, wait for the price to actually come back, okay? Like, it's gonna do this, whatever, and then it's gonna come back up here. You see? This is where you enter for Apex traders. You don't enter here, okay? You guys are gonna get hit with drawdown. That drawdown could take you guys out. Okay? So that's what I want to make clear, is different prop firms have different trading style with my analysis. Even though we all can be in the same trade, your entries have to be a little different, your TP has to be a little different because of the trailing drawdown that Apex has. I used to be an Apex trader, so I understand exactly how it is with Apex. And a lot of people hate on it. It's just a different trade style, that's it. So if you guys are trying to trade my style, it's not going to work. You have to make adjustments to it, and I'm telling you guys now, this is the adjustment you guys need to make following the trades that I take. So So like I said here, for example, once price goes down, anybody with the trailing drawdown, which is Apex, should not be entering with me. Okay, price is gonna shoot up right here, down here. I would enter, we would come down, and then at this very point right here, somewhere around here, I will be telling you guys my stop loss, mental stop loss will be the close above 190. Okay, this yellow line right here would be my stop loss. If price closes above this 190, I will exit as a stop loss. Okay, so that's what I'll be saying. And whenever I tell you guys my mental stop loss, that's actually your entry. So as long as price does not close below above that, you can safely enter whenever price comes back to it. Because at this point, I'm still in the trade. If I'm still in the trade, that means the analysis is not invalidated yet. So at that point, you guys can be looking for entry anytime. Pretty much any time that I tell you guys, hey, stop loss is above 190, and you guys are looking at price, right? The way it moves. However the price is moving, you guys can take any entries in this area right here. It doesn't matter where you guys take entry. All I know is that your entries will be better than mine for sure. When price is going back up like this, your entries are already gonna be better than my average. So that's what I want you guys to kind of start doing, okay? For Apex traders, do not enter when I tell you guys I'm going in, because a lot of my entries I enter on confirmation. That's gonna have bad average. I'm hoping to sell buy high, sell even higher price. So I'm hoping price is gonna go down here and I sell here, you see. But in this case, it did not do that. So my entry was somewhere around here. So now I came down. I'm now in the red drawdown. My play is probably negative at this point, but then I'm holding it. You know, I'm not cutting it just because price came up here. Okay, price it never closed on the candle above the price, right? So as long as I'm telling you guys I'm not out yet, you guys can start looking for an entry as price is moving upwards. Does that make sense? I'm basically telling you guys not to enter on my trades if you guys are Apex traders with trailing drawdown. Any other problem with trailing drawdown, you should not. Apex has a live trailing drawdown. That's the thing. So they're very aggressive with their drawdown, right? So if you guys were to enter here, see, you guys would take this as a drawdown. You don't want that. And the thing about this style is that you guys also have to be okay with missing the trade. Okay, if the price does not come back up, it's okay. You guys will miss this trade. You know, like let's just say if I enter here and price does keep going down, it never did this right here. Pretty much it never came back up. Just kept shooting downwards. You missed that trade. Just accept that. We'll hop into the next trade, right? But I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it where I enter a trade and price comes back up to pick you guys up. You see? They pick you guys up somewhere up here. You see how it came back up to pick you guys up? This is where you guys enter for Apex traders. So basically once the retracement happens and starts to shoot too long or short, we enter, right? Pretty much, you see, my entry would have been here on this red candle, right? I would have, you know, that's just how my entry points are, right? Unless if I'm starting a starter position, that's different, okay? Starting position, sometimes I'll start a position like somewhere up here, at close to the area that I want, right? And then once price confirms, I will enter as it's breaking through the level. But when I'm entering those when I'm adding to my full position, those buys are usually my average is gonna get worse. Does that make sense? Because I'm adding as price is going into my direction, into my favor. But then for Apex traders, if you guys do that and price pulls back, which a lot of times it does, like this, we're now red, and you're taking that as your drawdown. Okay. What I'm telling you guys to do is just refrain from entering the same time I go full position, because price, a lot of time, if it's not clean price action, it will pull back and pick you guys up. See how this case, it does pull you guys back, right? And then look, now price is going down, you see? Now you TP. That is a successful Apex trade. Us, Top Step, FFN, anyone that doesn't have live trailing drawdown, you see, we enter here, right? But our invalidation point is above the 190. We will still be okay. We just hold it. We just hold it because we don't have trailing drawdown. We're good. You see? What is it? 75 to 89. See, that's about 60 tick right there, guys. 60 tick that you guys would have given back. Apex, your stop loss has to be really tight. You can't, you know, depending on your size, you can't really take these kind of large hits. Okay, so that's one example, right? Let's give you guys another example. Let's just say like even this. Let's say price is going down, right? and then we want to take the longs, or sorry, we would take the shorts right here somewhere, right? Aiming for the downside. Let's just say this is for apex, and let's just say going downside here. I took my entry right here, right? And then coming to the next one, it went down, it dropped down, right? But then here it goes. See, it came back up, picked you guys up. You see? And then you guys would lose because price closed above. We would exit. So in this trade, you see? But you see what I mean, right? Look, but had you guys entered here and I'm still in the trade, I would tell you guys, hey, close above 140. We're gonna exit above 140, right? Look, price never closed, right? Never closed. And then here you guys go. You guys would enter somewhere right here on this retest to where it picks you guys up. And then price on the next candle closes above. You would exit now. You see? But at least your entry was right here. You feel me? Like, you guys entered here at least. And then now your stop loss is here. Very tight stop loss. Very manageable. You see? But if you guys entered anywhere like down here, your stop loss is too wide. Won't survive that. So this is just for all the apex traders, because I noticed people are telling me that my trades, they do hit bangers, but the problem is that because of the apex, sometimes their account will blow, or because of that live trailing drawdown, the unrealized trailing drawdown. So let's say for this trade now, right? Let's just say for this trade, now we're above 140. We're now looking for longs. Let's just say once it goes above 140, right, we're gonna wait for it to come back down now. Once it came back down, this is where we kind of start to look for entry, right? Here we go. I would enter somewhere right here. Based on this trade, I would enter right around this area right here, right? As price is going up, I would enter right here, right? It would shoot up, right? It would shoot up, but then you guys wouldn't enter. Apex traders would not take this trade unless you guys took the trade down here or somewhere right around the 40. You do not take this trade with me, okay? So in this scenario, see, you would miss this trade. Only time the apex can take trades, guys, is when you guys are at a very good RR, very close to certain support or resistance. Okay, keep that in mind. The only time you guys should be entering the trade with me is if we have an entry right around support or our stop loss level. But if we're like right here, you should not take this trade with me, because this is your drawdown right here. This is this is considered your drawdown here already. So just kind of keep that in mind as a guideline for entry points. Only enter when you guys have the best entry, best average, which is at support or resistance. Anywhere in the middle like this. See, for me, my trading style, guys, this purple line right here, once price starts shooting up on this candle, right? If price starts shooting up like this, as it's coming up and it passes the one, and you guys will hear me on live also, I'll tell you guys, when price passes the 150 mark, I'm gonna go full lot. You see? So once it creeps up like this, I'm adding right here, full lot right here. You see? But the problem with the apex is if you guys add here and price decides to just drop back down, you guys got hit with trailing drawdown. Shout out for apex. Yeah, so you guys see here, right? If price is not clean, this is what it's gonna do. Because you see how right here there's a trend line right here going downwards, right? So if price isn't able to break it, it shoots fast and it tricks us, shoots right back down, we're dead. Apex, you guys get hit hard right there. But with us, we can just go up and down like this. See, FFN, topstep, we can just price can just go wick up and down, up and down. It doesn't matter, it doesn't affect us, But with apex, when it does this and it does this, you guys are getting hit right here. Your trailing drawdown is constantly getting hit, You probably blow your account if you guys are oversized right here at this very moment. So, does that make sense with the how you guys would enter? Any questions? Let's see. No questions. Okay, and then with so that's how you guys would execute. Okay, there's not much more to it. It's just wait for a pullback on my entry. Wait for a pullback on my entry. If I tell you guys I'm going in, wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. Wait for it to come back to a better price. Because apex traders need that best entry point. You guys don't want a bad average. That's gonna kill you guys on the wicks and drawdowns. So now we go to stop loss. Okay, stop loss, guys. A lot of traders and members are having this issue where you guys are getting stopped out without without me being stopped out. Entries are delayed and exits are earlier. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna go to TP next. So with the stop loss, okay guys, my stop loss is the 5-minute candle close. Okay, a lot of traders are saying that they keep getting stopped out, this and that. You guys see me, my stop losses are pretty wide, you know, for the hard stop, but my mental stop is very tight. Like on this trade, let's say for instance, right? For instance, if I enter right here at the 150 mark, I tell you guys, hey, price is gonna go above 150, I'm gonna enter, and then right after that, I'm gonna tell you guys my mental stop loss is to close below 150. If price closes anywhere below 150, guys, I'm exiting on the 5-minute candle close. So that's a very tight stop loss, even tighter than most people. You know, I'm not even looking for this. I'm just looking for the close of this. You know, so if price cannot hold above that 150, I don't even want to be a part of that trade. That's basically giving it about 5 minutes. So then if you exit out of here, you guys basically, it means that price didn't move in your direction right away. The trade's taking too long to play out. You know, by that time, you start to get antsy based on how price is moving, you know, and it's just emotionally draining. So you don't want to be a part of that trade, right? And then if price comes up and closes above 150, I'll re-enter and try to take it up again. You know, if you guys see me, sometimes I'll exit my trade and I'll re-enter the same exact trade, same exact analysis. You know, even though I took a hit, yeah, I took a hit a little bit, you know, on the exit, but that's fine because if this trade plays out, I plan on taking it all the way up here, guys. You know, so why do I care about a little tiny trade loss here, about this loss, when I'm gaining this much? You know, so just think about that, accept the loss. You know, we take a small loss, but when the trade does play out, take a look at how big the gains are. You know, right here, this is what you're gaining, this is what you're losing. Look at the circles. This is risk to reward right here. Someone asked me to make a video on risk to reward. This is basically it. This is the risk, this is the reward. And if it closes below that purple line, we exit. If it stays above that, we aim for this. Right? So let's see how it plays out. There you go. There you go. It would have played out, right? And take a look. Did price ever close below that purple line? Never. But if you had a hard stop here, I tell you guys our stop loss is 150 and you guys had a hard stop anywhere here, you're out. See, we got knocked out. But if you wait for the 5-minute candle close, we would have stayed in. So in this scenario, my stop loss, my hard stop would have been somewhere like right here, guys. Right down here. I like to leave it some space, you know, below the previous like wicks right here. So I like to give it a space, you know. And so because this is my actual stop loss here, I would give it like about $2 to $3 below that. So this would be my hard stop right here, and then my mental stop would have been here, right? If you guys are not used to trading the 5-minute candle, it will be very uncomfortable for you to do this kind of action. 5 minutes feels really long. It feels very long when you're trading. So coming up here, let's look for another example. Mainly this is targeted towards Apex traders, guys. This video is targeted at Apex traders because Apex traders are the ones that they create the most bad habits in traders. You know, they're so cheap, nobody cares about blowing them. You just go through them like, you know, like hotcakes, man. They're so cheap that, you know, nobody cares about blowing them. You guys just take another shot at it if you guys blow them. So in this scenario, right, you guys are looking for shorts now. Right, you look for shorts, stop loss above 190. I tell you guys, hey, I'm entering shorts as price is moving down below, let's say below 85 here, which is the blue line. Below 85, I'm gonna enter shorts. Look, as this price is moving down, I'm buying right now. I'm shorting it. I added, right? Apex traders would not do that. Apex traders wait for the close. As long as it closes below 190, the play is still valid. So you guys would wait. You see, you guys would have an entry right here. You guys enter right here. Stop loss is, and look, if you guys enter right here, your mental stop would have been the close above 190, and it never did that. You see, you would have stayed in this trade the whole time, right? But here's the thing. Let's go into TP, take profit. Anyways, my stop loss, my hard stop on this trade would have been up here. Okay, that's my hard stop. My mental stop is 190 though. So this gives room for all the wicks. Okay. You want to give room for all the wicks. I'm sure you guys have been experiencing wicks. You know, you don't want it to do this on you and you get hit with the VWAP. You want to, you know, give a little space. This is the trade right here, guys, that I held when everyone cut right here. Right, Slim? This is the trade right here when you told me you got balls of steel right here. This is a trade that we were in shorts and you guys all got shaken out. And I told you guys, you know, I even told you guys I moved my stop at that point. So I told you guys, because price was shooting up pretty aggressively. So I told everyone, close of 200, I'll exit. And at that very moment, I went ahead and I closed out my bracket. I didn't even want a bracket because, look, let me explain to you why this trade didn't happen, okay? So look at the volume, guys. You guys see the volume? As price is going up, right? Look at the volume, it's dropping. So that's the reason why there's a divergence, especially in this candle here. Look at the volume, it closed below average, okay? That volume was below average. So I didn't have that conviction where it's gonna shoot up and keep going. Hitting VWAP, volume, it wasn't even above average. See, this is why I use a 12 volume average, guys. It gives you an idea of how price needs to be in order to keep moving up and break resistance and support. So as price moving up here, take a look at this candle. Sellers came in. When sellers came in, price jumped. Volume jumped up. So at this very moment here, I had a stop loss bracket around like 205 right here on this wick. I pretty much had a hard stop right there, but I told everyone I'm going to remove my stop loss. I'm not trying to get wicked out. So I removed it, I closed it out, and just let the candle close. If it closes above 200, I was willing to take that loss. And I held it. See? There you go. And then GP was down here. It was a hard hold, you know. Today had a lot of hard holds, a lot of hard action to go through. It was very draining. And that's why, you know, even though I was up today, it was just very tiring. So, you know, and then once I remember here, this very moment when I said price was dropping down. So now when price is dropping down like this and it held below here, once it closed below here, our stop loss was now again 190. Because if it closes above 190, it's gonna shoot up again. It would take another shot at the high. So as long as it stays below 190, then we stay in the trade. So that's what's gonna keep you guys in trades longer and not get shaken out when you guys have a plan. You guys, you know, you guys accepted, okay, close a 5-minute candle above 190, then that's when we would exit, right? But if you guys don't have that plan, every single wick is gonna make you guys worry. Every single wick, guys. Price is going up here, it's gonna worry. You're gonna worry that you're gonna get stopped out. Because your stop loss would have been somewhere around here, you know, your hard stop. See, if I tell you guys 190, right? You guys would put it somewhere around this area. You would have got stopped out 193, even if you gave us like $3 to $4 leeway. That wick would have got you right there. That wick. Most of the time, NQ will wick you out. So your stop loss is very important. Stop loss is very important to have it set correctly. And so with this price action, you see, look, even if you just held it completely, stop loss, mental stop loss above 190. Look, you would trim right here, and the price would have came up here. See, still okay. Still okay, you know. Yeah, still okay. You see this whole time. Still okay. Your trade would have worked out perfectly, making a lower high each time. And then here's the drop on it at the end of the day. You see, if we were to take this trade right here, guys, if Apex traders was to take this trade, look at this. This would have been good. But here's the thing, guys. Apex traders cannot hold this whole area, okay? That would not work out. Apex trader needs to base it. If I tell you guys there's a TP here, this is where you TP the whole thing. You don't trim, you don't trail, you don't trail your runners, nothing like that. Apex trader, completely exit here. Does that make sense? Anybody that is Apex trader should not be trying to go for this whole move right here. Because look at all the action here. Look at all the pullbacks here. You guys would be dead. Your trailing drawdown would have got hidden. So Apex trader needs to base it, okay? This is how you guys adapt to my trading style, even with my live call outs. You guys can, you don't know how to execute. Because a lot of you guys are trying to trade the same exact style as me, but you guys have Apex. Okay, the way I trade is how I trade my live accounts. Apex traders cannot do that. Apex traders are scalpers and base traders. So this is how you would take it. Boom, right there. Exit right there on that candle. You see? somewhere around here, you should start trimming right here. Trim, trim, take. Apex trader also needs to do basics, okay, and collect into strength. So as it's pushing down, right, this candle right here, TP some right there, TP half, and then just TP along the way as it's dropping, Every time it's dropping, you just TP some. You don't let it have a chance to pull back on you. Let it pull back on you, you're dead. Look, this whole candle, you would have some stress here, right, on that green candle. But once that green candle clears, TP, right? Anytime you're coming to a level, you TP. That's how Apex traders goes. This is TP, next TP. Any single time you see a line on my chart, guys, when you guys are watching my live, take profit. Take profit. Trim, trim. You know, trim along the way every time. Don't let it pull back on you. And then, so we covered stop loss, 5-minute stop loss, and take profit. Yeah, so take profit. That's how you would take profit. Like in this trade right here. So let's just say if it breaks here, you enter right here, you would take profit right around this area. See where the wick is? Just take it right there. Take some right there as it's pushing down. You know, as it's pushing down, take some. And the next level right here, you would take some right here again. You see? And then look, next level right here. You see ATR low. Hey, look guys, look what's up with the ATR low, guys. Do you guys see this? This is today's ATR. I wish Sten was here. Is Sten here? Sten was needing a lesson on ATR. Okay, he's not here. Well, he can watch the video. But look, this is the ATR low of the day, guys. Remember how I was explaining this morning? ATR is the lowest. There's the ATR high and the ATR low. There's the highest point that price can go to, and there's the lowest point that price can go below. So you see how we hit ATR low? Pink line right here? Look, we barely crossed it. That's it. And then we came right back up, right? This is where you guys start looking for longs, pretty much. Actually, this is the end of the day. This is the end of day. Wow. So being that this is the end of day, look where it ends, guys. ATR low. You know? And look, from there on out. Look, it retested this level again. But look. See? It's here again. You know? You see? Perfect. So this is why you do not look, even though the price is moving down like crazy, it's flushing. After it hits that ATR low, you do not look for more lows. That's when you start looking for longs and signs of reversals. So when I tell you guys ATR low or ATR high, how much if it's hitting it, where it's at, that's what the trade is what you look for. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. Any questions before I end this little explanation here? And then we're gonna pretty much start charting for London session. Nothing? No questions? Okay, no questions. We're closing it up.
All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap it up here. Come join us in Traders Reborn Discord. Currently free for a limited time right now. Link below or in my bio. We educate and help members break bad habits, pass their evaluation for the prop firms, and become self-sufficient traders. Hope you all found value in this video, and if you did, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe for more content. Comment below on what you'd like me to talk about more about. Feedback would be great. Traders Reborn, let's go!